Okay, let's start this off. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for the Manchester United versus Crystal Palace preview. Joining me today is the main man himself, Tom. How are you?
Burn yourself.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I forgot to add on to that introduction. The man with the knowledge. Sorry about that, old Tom.
I didn't know.
It's Friday. Thank God. Yes, another week going. Long weekend if you live in Ireland, so enjoy. But I mean, Tom, I'm guessing you've seen all this crap about Greenwood, yeah? I think nearly
Yeah.
everyone has. Yeah. Uh, Obviously, before I read more stuff out, can I just get your thoughts on the stuff you have seen about this Greenwood?
I was surprised. I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not happy with it all, but I don't know much about politics and law and all that, so it is what it is, I guess. I don't know.
Would you, right? Would you take him back at the club?
Absolutely no chance.
Yeah.
Not
No,
that guy's going back near that team.
yeah. I'd be surprised if Ten Hag takes him back as well, yeah.
He won't. No, Tanner won't. Tanner's a smart man. He won't do that.
Do you know what else that'd bother me? Would he come in and kind of like ruin the morale? Like, imagine walking into like
He would 100%. Like Tanner knows the best for his team, and I think Tanner has at least that bit of common sense. Anyone, even like Ollie or even one of the poor managers we had would have seen would know that would know not to do something stupid is bring him back to the team after what he's done. Oh no, like unless you're like absolutely just like retarded or something, you would know that bringing him back into that team is only going to completely destroy them more. Especially when we're improving the way we are. And bringing him back is just going to just put us back to square one. Oh, gee, we cannot, not an absolute chance in hell he is coming anywhere near this team again. He is done and dusted. I don't think he should any club sign. He should never play football ever again. Who would want to sign him after what he's done? Who? No.
I know. A lot of people are. I was doing a live stream yesterday. Mad. Mad.
I saw some comments here. Some people want to buy. Half these people, like, they live in the back arse of nowhere, and like they don't even know football. They don't even know what happens. They're not even football. They're just saying it.
Like, I put up a poll, right? Probably the most votes you've ever got in a poll. It was good. Obviously, it was good because we earned a lot of subscribers from it and stuff. But like, I know, what's the other word I'm looking for? Communication, whatever. I mean, I got like 200 and odd votes. 91% said you want Greenwood to come back. 9% no. Think of that one time.
Hang on, sorry. 91% of people want Greenwood back.
Yep. The 9% that said you don't have common sense, obviously.
Well, 91% of people are probably, they need like Syshawn and Kelvin pretty quickly. Like, you can't be. That's oh my god.
And then obviously, if you vote with 10%, then the rest of the lads, but that's people that have common sense.
I am flabbergasted. I am actually just flabbergasted.
Some of the comments were like very bad, and to be honest with you, I'm raging I didn't turn the comments off because some people they might have subscribed to this channel, but I'd rather you're not if you're going to be throwing in weird comments like that. To be honest, John.
Yeah, I mean we don't need your support if you're going to support an absolute scumbag like him. We don't need your support. You go do what you want. Stay away from us and leave us alone. You absolute scumbag.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. It definitely wasn't. Let me just do this. I mean, some people did have common sense. So most of the people that did subscribe had common sense. So well done to you. But just came in an hour ago. Manchester United are split over whether Mason Greenwood should be allowed to resume his career at the club. A substantial proportion.
Split. How can you not look at this guy and think that he even deserves a slight chance at this club? No, you get rid of him. Do you not know what this guy has done to this club and our fan base and what he's done to the poor woman? How can you even think about letting him back? No, don't let the guy near that fucking team training ground. No, he's not coming anywhere near that team. How can you even dare be on split? I promise you now. I'm going to make a statement. I do not care how stupid I sound. If he comes back to this club, I will stop supporting this club. I promise you. I actually promise you. I will not support this club anymore if he dares plays one more minute for this club. I actually pinky promise you that now. You can come back to this video if it ever happens. I promise you, I'm a man of my word. I will stop supporting this team if he's allowed to play again. I know that may be a bit extreme, but that's how much this stuff means. This is how serious a matter it is.
Yeah, it's just a bit weird that it got dropped. Like the chart, it went on for a year and it's just gone. Like, was there money involved anywhere?
There must have been. There must have been. I mean, like, and that's the poor thing. Like, I mean, if a random guy did that, he wasn't famous, he would be in jail. Because because he's got money, because he's famous, because he's a big fan base of Man United, he gets away with it. It's just shocking. This guy is an absolute animal. He's an absolute animal.
I actually didn't know that there was more. I think there's more Greenwood fanboys than Ronaldo fanboys. So, I mean, it just goes to show that people that are like, oh yeah, bring Greenwood back. Just think if that was your sister or your mother or whatever. Do you know what I mean? That's just think of somebody that.
Imagine if someone close to you being absolutely beaten and all that by some scum. Imagine if that. Would you be saying that? Would you be swanning back if he was doing that to your sister or mother or whatever?
That's it. Spot on, yeah.
Oh man, I give up. Like, you cannot let that guy back anywhere near that team.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you by any means. I think it's a bit extreme already. Yeah, it's a bit extreme that a lot of people want them back. And listen to those. I mean, a lot of people are just like, I don't care why it goes
back. I'm not trying to be racist or anything. I'm not going to say it, but like, at the end of the day, there are people who probably live in the back arse of nowhere. They probably don't even watch our games. They probably just like know of the name Greenwood and want to be really big. But like, no, these people do not, like, they don't know football. They probably have an IQ of about 4. Like, these people are like mentally disabled. Like, there's something wrong with them. You cannot let him back to the team after what he's done. Maybe I'm guessing people are probably just taking the piss. I'm guessing that's what half people are. They must be just taking the piss, trying to get a laugh or whatever. Like, but oh fucking hell, man.
Yeah, like, I got to the stage, especially with me yesterday, where I was just kind of like, listen, calm down. Like, usually I'm the type, that I don't mind people's opinions, but sometimes it gets to a certain stage where I kind of just like...
I don't mind them, but like, when people are throwing opinions as for stupid as that, you kind of gotta draw the line. Like, that's not okay. That's just kind of messed up.
Yeah. But anyways, a substantial proportion of the workforce would be deeply unhappy if Greenwood played for a club again. Others feel a duty of care towards a player who joined at 7 and has not been found guilty of any crime. United are weighing up his future. So half of the common sense staff would be deeply unhappy if Greenwood returned. Which, I mean, think if he did come back and that staff, we don't want them back, they could leave the club. This could ruin us, Tom. Like, this could actually ruin us. Back to square one, like you said.
Yeah, the fact that half the our coaches have won him back makes me sick. Sack. I don't care. Sack them immediately. Whoever wants Greenwood back in the club, sack them. You sell them, whatever. Get rid of them. They have no place for us if they're going to just think it's okay to let him back in. I don't care if he was talented or whatever. He was okay. He was never a great player. He had a decent technique, and he was a prospect. But just because like, it's the same. I know it's a bit of a weird example, but like, it's the same with, say, when it comes to like, when you look at some pretty privilege. If some like actually that's I can't compare it to that. That's so stupid. Either way, half the coaches have to want Greenwood back. I want them gone, and I want them nowhere near. I don't care who it was. That was Ten Hag, but whatever coach, remember that coach staff wanted Mason Greenwood back to his club. I want you gone, and I want you to never come back, please.
Yeah, sure. What was it?
If you think it's okay to want a rapist, I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't say it. If you're okay to want someone like him back in your team, trying to get you to be successful, you're better out of it. Get out of my club now, you absolute scumbag.
Yeah. I just can't see him coming back. I mean, Ten Hag got asked about today. Ten Hag got asked a question today about it. It's just like no comments. Like, he doesn't want to have anything to do with it. Like, but lots of things.
Ten Hag knows what not to say. Ten Hag like. Yeah. Ten Hag, I'm very certain Ten Hag is a pretty smart guy, and he won't like let this happen. But at the same time, the fact there's even a chance of it happening is sickening enough.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. United have launched an internal process overseen by the CEO Richard Arnold to determine the next steps regarding Greenwood. There will be consideration of any potential commercial impact of keeping Greenwood, and of how the episode has affected the United brand and been received by their global partners who are monitoring the situation. So it's a bit of a mixed up kind of situation, isn't it?
It's all I have to say. It's fucked up. That's all it is. That's all I'm saying. Fucked up situation. Let it be over. Just get rid of the cunt. I'm sorry, I should not be saying that word. It's a horrible word to say. But basically, get rid of that cunt.
Yeah. Good player, great player when he did play for us, but the person.
Miss the player, not the man.
That's it. That's it. That's you literally said it all. But yeah. So listen, but looks fit. I don't want them back at the club. Innocent or not. Forced bottle thrown in how long?
Since August.
So it felt good. Anyways, we'll move on. So just before we do move on, actually, probably a stupid question because I should know by the way we talked about it. Grey Woods don't want to see him back in the red jersey again.
Nowhere near.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with literally everything you said. Not majority, everything you said. As well. But anyways, we move on. I know it's a preview for the game tomorrow. But we're going to Wembley. Well, we knew we were going to Wembley last week, so it's not a big, we're going to Wembley, big surprise. I think you've maybe got Nottingham Forest before we played them. We thought Wembley, here we come, but didn't want to get too carried away because I'm not saying it's United, but last season kind of is still in the back of your head as well because we can have those moments. Carabao Cup final. You have a friend that's a Newcastle fan. I think I do.
Oh, yeah.
I think you do. Yeah.
I do,
yeah. So you probably have have awards split between you when that final comes on about.
Yeah, it'll be tense, but sure, it is what it is.
Yeah, we used to be friends after. No one knows. We'll find out.
Can't promise, but I'd say so. We've been friends for 5 years, so I'd say we've got, but still something.
I wouldn't be surprised if his name. I wouldn't be surprised now if his name pops up and we're doing the watch along for the final. I just wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
As much as I'd like to say best of luck Newcastle, I'm not. But yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good final. It's not going to be an easy one. Someone's either going to win it by a single goal or penalties, and I don't want penalties, so I just don't.
Oh, I don't like. I mean, apart from when we beat Rochdale and penalties, we haven't won a penalty shootout. I mean, we lost against Middlesbrough, Villarreal. There's been a few others like every penalty we've been in, we've lost. Except like that's the Rochdale ones that win. I can remember us winning.
Yeah. So I just don't give me penalty shootout. Just give me a last late minute winner. I'll take that.
I don't really care how we win it. Just give us a win, give us a trophy. I couldn't care less how we win it or whatever. Obviously, I'd rather be playing well and comfy, but a win's a win. I just want a trophy. Just do that. And we've done that. We've done that before. Many games this season. We can do it again.
Yeah, that's it. That is exactly it. But again, move on to tomorrow's game, Tom. Marcel Sabitzer. Ten Hag, I'll go through a few comments Ten Hag said, but talking about Sabitzer, and I mean, while we're here, what do I go through? Because I have them somewhere here. Eric Ten Hag confirms Marcel Sabitzer will be in the Man United squad versus Crystal Palace. Ten Hag, obviously someone asked him, he said, yes, Sabitzer will be involved against Palace. He said he did only one session, but you can see he's a very fit player. I think he's ready to play. It could be that he starts. Also says, I think he's a really smart player, and I think we gave him some guidance, but he knows what to do. He knows the job. I mean, Tom, obviously we haven't went to predict 11 yet, but, just, answer whatever you want. Sabitzer, do you think he'll be starting tomorrow against Palace?
I say so, yeah. I know it seems a game that you play him and because you want to get a bit of a gist of what he's really like and what he can add to the team. So I'd say starter. I think he seems very enough capable player. So no, I'd say starter. I'd say probably starter. You know, I mean, Ericsson's gone. You know, it's a big gap to fill, but I think I'd push him. I'd put Spitzer in there.
Yeah. I hope he plays. I hope he starts. I know we're not in predicted 11 yet, but I'm predicting him to start tomorrow against Palace. The team that we did draw against, Tom. Do you remember that? Michael Elise. I remember actually we did the post match for it. Let's just say you weren't the happy man. Neither was any Man United fan, to be fair, that night.
No,
always...
I think we've even improved from then. Like, and no, I'm still very confident. Like, you know, I mean, it wasn't the best game against them, obviously, a few weeks ago, but now I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, I think we'd be fine. I think we'll be fine. Hopefully we smashed them, but yeah, but I mean, Ten Hag about that game. He says we have always to focus on the game, no matter what. It is our job. This is why we're here. We have lots to do against them. 2 weeks ago, we had a bad performance there. He says, I wasn't happy with the performance from us against Palace. It was 90% focus and energy, and we dropped 2 points. Tomorrow, we need a better game, better focus in the game, better conduct in the way of play, because we have to beat them, because that's quite clear. So he wants revenge, Tom. He doesn't want any of this.
Oh, no, I mean, and that's who he's going to get, you know, because, I mean, you have the right manager with a good mentality, with a good squad who can bounce back, which I think our squad can do that pretty well. I mean, we lost 3-6 to Man City. Look at the way we improved after that. Like, we can improve, yeah. Right? So, no, I'm not doubtful at all, to be fair. I do think that and it's an Old Trafford as well. It's a fortress. So, no, we're fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, we're fine.
Yeah, it really is a fortress now, isn't it? Like, I don't think anyone can deny it.
We can beat anyone there.
Oh yeah, beat City there, Tom. Beat Liverpool. I know they're shy, but we beat Liverpool there.
We'll be Arsenal there. We'll be everyone there. Honestly, I mean, I know we didn't beat Brighton and all that, like, obviously, and we didn't beat West Ham either. But
yeah, that was really doors.
Here's a prediction I have, and like I bold prediction. I don't know. I'm not going to throw drinks. I'm not going to say it. I'm not saying it.
Was it one to kind of leave it to the end, or what?
I'm not going to say it. If it ends up somehow happening come the end of the season, I will say it, but I'm not saying it till then. You
can say it now if you want, but if you want to,
I don't want to keep it to us. Oh, I'm going to look like a right twat if we don't win tomorrow. Well,
listen, it's up to you. You can say it or not. I don't mind.
I'm going to play it safe. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, you can tell that. You can tell me after.
Yeah, I might.
No, yeah, it's up to you, Tom. Whatever. You know, if you don't want anyone to clip you and you'll be all over TikTok or whatever, something like that. That's all. That's fine. I mean, listen, they're not like Vieira. You know, they have a decent team, Palace. Not obviously they're not stronger than us, but they have. I mean, they got a draw against Newcastle a few days after us, so they're such an agitating team to play at their home. But at Old Trafford, like as you said, it's a fortress. It's just beautiful. You know, it's just we should beat them. I'd like to say beat them comfortably, but you never know. I mean, if Sabitzer starts, it'd be a bit of a bonus, you know, because, you know, fans be interesting to see. It kind of distracts us a bit. You know, because everyone be like...
He'll be the main focus. Like, you want to see how he does and, like, what he can add to the team. And, like, is he similar to Eriksen? Like, no, he'll be the main focus, in fairness.
Yeah. Do you reckon they'll do well in that midfield? I know we talked about it for the preview against Forest the other day, but what do you reckon? Do you reckon will he be better than Eriksen, or what are you saying? I know, I'm not going to...
I don't know. He'll do okay. I'm not sure about Baron Eriksson, but he'll certainly be good. I mean, he's solid enough. Like, he's a good midfielder. He will do well, but Baron Eriksson, you're asking a lot now. Eriksson's been really good. Like, you're asking a lot to be there, but I'd say he'll be grand. He'll do decent. Like, he'll be steady enough.
I'm not going, you know, say if he has a bad game tomorrow, I'm not going to be like, oh, why did we get this guy?
It's first time. You can't go hard after that. Like, sure, like he's only been here for 5 minutes. Sure. I can't go. Can't question.
You know our fan base, Tom. One player, signed a player, one bad game, and he's useless. So I'm going to back him. You know, it's a Ten Hag signing, I'd like to say. Could be wrong. Could sound like a fool saying that, but we go through a bit of team news there. Manchester United, it says we'll give a debut. Well, if he doesn't start, he's going to come on, but we'll give a debut to loan signing Marcel Sabitzer brought in to replace Christian Eriksen. Our team news, right back Diogo Dalot is back in training, while Martial and Sancho might start. Zaha is out after suffering a hamstring injury, and James McCarthy and Nathan Ferguson are back in training after injury but not ready to play yet. And new signings, Ahamada and Albert Sambula-Conga are both in the squad for the game tomorrow and might feature. Head to head, Manchester United have beaten Palace just once in 5 meetings, 2 draws, 2 losses. Crystal Palace have won 2 of their past 3 league matches at Old Trafford, while United have scored just 3 goals in the last 4 encounters at home. Manchester United, you see all these stats. Manchester United have won 12 consecutive home games in all competitions. Their best streak since a run of 20 from December 2010 to September 2011 under Sir Alex Ferguson. They have conceded just 1 goal in the last 5 home league matches. I'm guessing that was against
City.
No, City. Yeah, the Red Devils. Jeez, that's not bad now. I mean, it's been 2 weeks since we played at Old Trafford now. 2 weeks or so.
I think so, yeah.
The last game was City there. Well, obviously Premier League. The Red Devils have kept 8 Premier League clean sheets in this campaign, as many as they managed in the whole of last season. They have dropped 5 points. Who we talking about here? They have dropped 5 points from a winning position in the last 2 league matches, having not let Leeds slip in their opening 18 league fixtures this season. And Marcus Rashford, we'll talk about him, player of the month deserved. Marcus Rashford has scored 10 goals in 12 appearances in all competitions since the World Cup, more than any other current Premier League player. And Bruno Fernandes has scored or provided an assist in all 4 Manchester United Premier League matches in 2023. And then Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace have taken just 2 points from the last 12 available, and they're yet to win in any competition in 2023. They have failed to score in 5 of their past 7 Premier League games, and Palace's next defeat will be their 400th in the top flight. So obviously, they're going to get the 400th defeat tomorrow, Tom.
Yeah.
And this season, Palace are winless in all 11 league matches against teams in the top half of the table. 5 draws, 6 losses, and they have lost 21 of their last 29 Premier League matches without Wilfried Zaha. Winning 4 wins, 4 draws. So even Zaha, right, Tom, does that even give you more of a boost?
100%, yeah. Or
would you have had a boost? Or would you have had a boost even if you was playing?
No, obviously we were still the more stronger team, but he's out. He's our best player. He's out. Like, there's still some okay players. Like, by the end of the day, no, easy.
Yeah. Yeah, and then obviously Dalot was back in training, but I'm not sure whether he's back in the squad.
You wouldn't rush him back in, but that's good to see him back in training, though.
For that Carabao Cup final as well, he'd be handy. Because Wan-Bissaka, he's played nearly every game since the World Cup, I think. So it'd be nice to have. It'd be nice to just give him a bit of Wan-Bissaka to rest and see what Dalot can. Because before the World Cup, Tom, we've all said that Dalot was brilliant before the World Cup.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
As well. And then obviously, last time we played them, as well. I mean, do you reckon it'll still be a tough game? Palace, who are fond, they like, Vieira. Do you reckon it'll still be tough to break them down, or what are you saying on that one?
It won't be too, they're not going to be the easiest. We're not going to just completely just have a walk in the park, but we're not going to have much struggle either. They're a very average team. At a force like Old Trafford, their best player is not in. They're in poor form. I really am not. We'll be fine. Honestly, we'll be fine. I'm not going to be worried.
Yeah. I mean, we broke Forest down a good bit as well, didn't we? What do you think of Sancho returning? I think he came on for half hour, 20 minutes or so. What do you think of his return?
I didn't actually watch the match, but I heard he did okay. He was smiling. I saw the picture of him smiling, so it was good to see him happy again. Starting point, sure. Hopefully he'll expand from this. And sure, I just want him just to focus on football, improve as days go on, and sure, hopefully we can see a really good Jadon Sancho. Rashford had a good glow up, so I think he can as well. But I'm happy for Sancho. So hopefully he can prove us. What do you
I
do
think
about
I think Crystal Palace's last game was Newcastle. They're not in the Carabao Cup and they're not. Did they get knocked out of the FA Cup?
the good of them? I think it did actually.
Well, I'm looking through that fixture here. The last game was against Newcastle in the Prem.
I sure we'll beat them. We like this rest doesn't matter. Like, no, we'll obviously look forward.
Yeah, and Rashford got player of the month as well. Deserved.
100%.
Switching. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, like our team has improved a lot, hasn't it? Like I know we're always giving you a lot of confidence, but like take the players out of it, take everything out of it. Just Ten Hag, like Tom, like he's made such the first 2 games of the season. I thought it's gonna be another long season, but they know you beat Liverpool. Just all we just rise, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I mean, when you get when the one right person can just completely change the team, and that's what he's done.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he's just like you know what, I actually love his press conferences now, like especially after games.
I'll be honest, I don't watch press conferences, but like I hear that they're really good in fairness. Like, and I see it's like some you know, you can't usually just they kind of throw some quotes. Like, I don't watch it myself, but
I watched his post match tonight. Even though we're in a final, he's not thinking about that yet. He's like, you know, take every game as it comes.
Exact composure. No need to be like, we're fighting. Composure.
Yeah. And he said
like a little kid waiting for his ice cream, like.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. You know, you have to be calm and wait for that to come. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like that. Yeah. I mean, I think he said something along the lines of, something about the. No, I actually can't fucking. I'll try and find it, but something along the lines of, there's no point making it to a final and not winning it, or something along the lines of that.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
Like,
I mean, Luke Shaw said it or something.
Luke Shaw did say Ten Hag. He said something along the lines of that.
Yeah,
what did he say?
I saw it on Instagram. Yeah, I know.
He said it's not about reaching the final; it's about winning the final. So, that's still better than turning around and saying, "Oh yeah, great to be here, lads. Looking forward to it." You know, never mind Palace coming up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying that our recent managers, post Fergie. But sometimes he got a bit too carried away. Ten Hag's kind of, he's like, I'm not going to get because Ten Hag is like, if I get carried away, the players are going to get carried away. We're going to fall into a trap. Yeah. Which is good. I mean, I think Manchester United, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think our worst run so far this season was the 2 games we lost at the start of the season. So that's good. That's good. Like, I mean, obviously, then if you did win those 2 games, that'd be maybe 9 points more, which could probably be in some sort of a title race.
6, yeah.
Yeah, well, we're not even in a title race. I don't care. If anyone ever comes to me and says, we're in a title race, no. Arsenal and City can talk about that conversation, not us. I wish we could, but as well. But yeah, I mean, it's at Old Trafford. One thing I want to talk about was Martial. He's back finally. Big question is, I always ask this every time he gets injured and comes back. Can he stay fit for at least a month? Like,
no. He cannot. He'll play 3 or 4 games. He might do okay. Oh, what's he doing? He's got an injury. He's out for another month. It's going to happen. I want this guy gone. He is useless.
He has like ankles like made of glass.
He's useless. Sorry, he's useless.
Yeah, he is. He's better than Wakehorst.
He has good moments, but when you're a team that wants to go far like us, you need players who have consistency. Good moments only get you so far.
That's it. I mean, that's what we need, a good striker in the summer.
He's a purple patch merchant. He'll do well for a few games, then he is invisible.
You think it's as much as an laugh for Yarrow? Because
purple patch merchant.
I mean, listen, I know it's first, but if he could stay fit, I mean, around pre-season, I thought this man's going to have a great season for United. And then he just went. Then he got injured, came back, got injured, came back, got injured, came back, got injured. I was like, can you not stay fit for like a month at least?
Yeah.
It can be very annoying, all right. It can really be very, very annoying as well. But listen, let's hope that he can stay fit. We get a striker in the summer, whether it's Terry Kane, David Osimhen, Victor Osimhen, whoever else anyone has, Vlahovic maybe, whoever it may be. I'd love Mbappe, but fortunately that's a bit too realistic and we haven't got the funds as well. Actually, Tom, before I do go, it's about the Glazers. The Glazer family is still hesitating between a complete sale and accepting a minority stake. Some members believe the club's value could skyrocket if Eric Ten Hag brings lasting success on the pitch. Joel and Avram are said to be keen to retain control of Man United if they can, while other family members think it's a good time to sell. A total sale remains the most likely outcome, but this will depend on the offers received. What are you taking out of that?
To be honest, I wouldn't take much role. I mean, I think it's just going to be where like they're thinking of it. Then well, a good offer, and they're going to do a good full sale. Like it's all this rumors. This what could happen. It's nothing. I wouldn't worry about it all. It'll be a full sale eventually. This would mean nothing. It's all okay. Don't panic. It's fine. Like. Well,
it's like they're trying to scare us, isn't it? Like making United fans think, oh no, the club's not for sale. Where everyone else is just like, yeah, you put a statement there, you just can't come back on that. Surely not.
You're not fooling us.
Yeah, it's like you failed us a lot. You failed us in the past. Not again.
Not again.
Not again. Definitely not again. Can't wait for him today. I know you just said like Ratcliffe to come in.
Yeah, I'll go with him. United fan, loves the club, knows English football. He can't be any worse than the Glazers, so I'd say he's the best option. I'd say.
A lot of people have said that you have enough money to run the club. So I know it's just man in England, but you know the way people are, Tom. You know yourself. Can I get your predicted 11?
Yeah. So De Gea in goal, Wamsaka right back, Shaw left back, Martinez and Varane centre backs, Casemiro and Sabitzer, and then there will be I think Rashford, Bruno, Anthony, and I think Weghorst's going to start again.
Do you know what? Right, I really don't want Martial to be starting games because I'm scared he gets injured. Keep on the bench, bring him on the last half hour, 20 minutes if you need. I'm going to go with. By the way, what do you think of Varane return from the international team? Do you reckon that's like brilliant for United? Because I think it is.
Yeah, that's good. You can focus on us. No risk of him getting injured in national duty. No, it's a good thing.
Yeah. I wish Lisandro Martinez could do the same.
Yeah, Martinez is injured though. Fair, like Varane.
Yeah, that's it.
Martinez, I don't know. Does he have a history of getting injured? To be fair, so like, it's not really.
I mean, he throws himself into every tackle. Like I'm surprised. Like, do you remember the game where he had like the bandage around his head? Yeah. Was that there the game against Nottingham Forest? I don't think it was it? No, I think it was. No, do you remember the game he played on Wednesday, didn't he? I don't think he had the bandage around his head then.
Probably not.
But he'd had that around him, and I thought anyone else to be out for fucking weeks. You know what I mean? He was just like, before put a bit of sellotape around my head before and get me out of there. That's what you need. That reminds me of Nemanja Vidic kind of thing. Yeah. Vidic got fucking blood come down the side of his head, bandage, everything. Looks like he's gone to war. But yeah, can't beat El Licha. Too small, he said. Height doesn't matter. I'm going to go with the Gea in goals. Back four of Luke Shaw, Martinez, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro and Sabitzer. On the left, Rashford, Bruno, Cam. On the right, Anthony. And Weghorst up top. I think he'll, because games are coming thick and fast. Do you know what I mean? Games are coming thick and fast. Now we could give Weghorst a rest because we have Leeds twice next week. One on Wednesday and Saturday. So again, games are coming thick and fast. But the last one, Tom, score predictions.
I'm gonna say 2-0.
I like it.
And I think Whitehorse is going to get his first Premier League goal, and then obviously Rashford.
Well, let me sort this one out. So Wakehurst and Rashford, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-0 United, Rashford, also 2-0 United, same with you, Tom. Rashford and Bruno Fernandes to score. I'd love Sabitzer to score. I'd love that, just to...
Yeah.
But I'm listening, Tom, you said a lot of players were going to score in the past, and it's happened, so there's no saying that you're not going to be wrong again. I think the game kicks off at 3 o'clock tomorrow, so I know the game is live on some big channels, but we still be live. We will still be live for the watch along. I'll be live for the watch along. Starts at 3 o'clock, so I'll be live sometime before that. And yeah, you're all sorted for that game, Tom. You have the nice little sports website to watch it on. Make sure you don't get arrested. Make sure the police don't bring no catch our door.
Hopefully not.
As well. Well, nice, Tom. Thanks for coming on. Much appreciated.
No bother.
And enjoy your weekend as well, whatever you're doing for a long weekend. And same to everyone else. And like, comment, hit that subscribe button, follow all our socials, link in the description. And speak to y'all tomorrow for the watch along. Talk to y'all in a bit. Come on, United.